Hey everyone, welcome back to another discussion, and today we will discuss about how Thanos was right. In a way, for a completely different reason. And first let's start with who is Thanos, right? So Thanos is a fictional character from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It is a movie that is based from, well, not really movie, but it is a movie or series that is heavily based on the comics. It's about superheroes and stuff like that. But for now, I will just assume that all of you already know who Thanos is. If you're watching this at 2040 or something, you probably don't know who Thanos is because it's basically been like more than 20 years ago, right? And at that point, you probably even haven't been born just yet, or you're still too young to understand that. But yeah, other than that, I will just assume all of you already know who Thanos is. So, what did Thanos do? Okay, in one of the comics or the movie, actually, Thanos did manage to collect six Infinity Stones, right? And using that stones and put it on his gloves, in each of his fingers, also at the back of his palm. And using these gloves, he snapped his fingers, right? And basically did 50-50 to every living creature in the universe. And I don't know if this has been confirmed just yet, if this is only for human or humanoid creature like sentient being, or it includes animal and also plants as well. I don't know about that, right? But you can check out that for the confirmation of that by yourself. But here he basically did remove 50% of the population of the entire universe, right? And for this reason, his reason was quite simple because we we're basically having too many people with um, limited resource, right? And with people human greed, this cannot be controlled, and eventually the world will end, and killing everyone in it because we don't have much resources left to use, right? And the heroes don't like that idea and try to basically undo his snap by doing another snap that reverts the effect of the first snap. And that's basically the background story, right? And here I would kind of, in the following series and stuff like that, uh some people actually agree with what he did, because again they think that it's better without some people that he snapped, basically, right? He snapped away, right? And in this case, I will try my best to explain why Thanos can be right, in a way, if you think about this in, with a rational explanation, and I will explain in a second. So when he snapped and removed the 50% of the population, he didn't actually kill them, right? And this is the key word, which is he didn't kill, and they're just disappeared for momentarily. And for for the following series and movies, we all learned that basically when the snap happened, those people that got affected and disappeared only felt like it was instant. It's just basically they disappear and reappear. So in their point of view, when they are disappear, they see that the words is actually the one that's disappearing and then instantly showing again with a new word, right? Which in fact that it's actually themselves that is disappearing and reappearing instantly, not the word, right? But through their point of view, it is the word that's disappearing and reappearing, and it changed, right? So what I'm saying is that they are basically unharmed, right? All those 50% people that disappear or get blipped, because that's the term, because yeah, 50% of people that got blipped, they are left unharmed, right? So they will, I don't know, they will continue to disappear according to the point of view of people that is not blipped. They are basically unharmed, and for unpredicted, more like undetermined amount of time, right? They're just missing and gone, but they're not dead and they're not harmed whatsoever. And the thing about that is I have an idea how Thanos was right, because it means that the 50% of people that got blip is basically saved, quote unquote, so that when things happen to the 50% people over here, that got not blipped, people that still exist, if something happened to these people, we still have, uh, you know, the rest of the people or human is not gone. So for instance, in this case, in my reason, if there is an apocalyptical events that happen in earth, for example, like maybe, I don't know, let's say, global warming, but to the extreme case, the global warming already been severe, and the effect is that the earth came back to the old ice age, right? And after that, that will be a long time, right? That can take hundreds of years. And when things uh starts to melt, when finally the sun get its chance to shine on earth again, melting a lot number of ice, and basically just showing the whole land again. Then after that we can restore the remaining people that got saved, right? And we can just, of course, Thanos, if he got that, he already know if something happened, right? So basically he can just um you know return all the people, the remaining people left, right? Like the 50%. But the thing is that how would Thanos know, right? And in the movie itself, he decided to destroy the stones, right? If something happened, then it cannot be undone ever again, right? Well, yeah, that's kind of the problem of this, I would say. But the thing is that I want to kind of use that as the right reason, really, because when you have that huge universal cosmic power that can basically make you do anything you want, you can kinda in a way use that for good, right? And I believe that Thanos was actually a good in a way. He just have his own reason for uh something that he think is good, but others think is bad, right? So it's about perspective of what's good and what's bad, really, right? And yeah, it's more like I agree, kind of agree with the idea of saving those 50% people, and you know, in a way, if like some kind of protection, right? Just to save human race from extinction. Not only human race, but again, this is the whole population of the universe, right? It can be in other planets as well. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, but these uh if this was used with a good reason, I think it can be good. But yeah, there's that. I mean, it's still uh I think it's all about communication again, really. If after the snap Thanos said that they're not dead permanently, they're just gone and unharmed, um I think people will kinda understand, right? For what he meant, right? And so that people don't just think that he is a murderer and stuff like that. But of course, this is like kind of weird. I mean, if this got um if this got applied with in the comics, I would love to see how this goes, because this is kind of interesting in a way, right? Because if you know SCP Foundation, they also have this kind of protection in its universe. Like, if the whole people on Earth or the world itself got destroyed, they have like some kind of protection, I think, that can restore all of these. But I forgot what it was. But there is one or multiple of them actually. I know that there's some kind of you can reverse what has been done basically, and you can still have a copy of this basically. If I remember correctly, maybe not, but yeah, there's one that can save uh, this from X class apocalyptic or world end scenario. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, so yeah, maybe in what if we may see that, I don't know, but I think it's already been it's been years since Thanos himself, right? It's been a different story now, so I don't think it will get uh re re you know reintroduced again. But yeah, but if it's possible, I would like to say, if one universe that which Thanos actually becomes the savior because of him saving those 50% people, and then something happened to that universe that forced to have the remaining 50% population to be destroyed in a way completely, which will happen in like point 0.00000 etc., and so on and so on, 1%, right? It's like abysmally low chance for that to happen, right? But it's all about if this is happen, right? And that's interesting to see if he can actually be the savior by restoring these people back to uh their own home, right? And I think this will be interesting, honestly. But yeah, I know it's a little bit weird in a way, right? But then again, I just want to see things from others' point of view, really. How Thanos can be good, but also can be bad, according to some people, right? And this is all about point of view, right? If you're seeing from Thanos's point of view, then you will see that you're right, right? And you think that he is just murdered, then you are from the victim side, right? But then again, if you're from the side of people that survive and think that it's the right idea because of people they don't like is not existing anymore and stuff like that, then from that point of view, then you can also think that he was right in a way, right? But yeah, so there you have it. I think that's the reason. My reason how this can be good in a way, fictionally. Of course, I don't want this to happen, right? Uh, but yeah, I just want to know what the scenario is if that is actually what's happening, right? But yeah, I think that will be it for today's discussion about how Thanos was right in a way. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments down below what you think about Thanos. Do you think he's right? Do you think he's wrong? But give out your reason as well. And I think that will be it for today's discussion. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. And goodbye.